And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, welcome back.
Oh, look who's excited and up and bright and cheery and
It's the middle of the week.
bushy-eyed. Yeah, it is.
It's still early.
It is early.
Sun's out.
Sun is out. We're bright. So we're back. You're here with us from B to Z. No.
Hazel out.
So the movie we have this week is called
Noah's Shark.
You heard us. Noah's Shark. Not to be confused with Noah's Ark from the guy in the Bible and the boat that he created.
No, confuse it with that. He's in there.
Oh, he is in there. And the
It's
boat.
It's what it's about.
All right. So, before we get into the movie, let me tell you who it's called Noah's Shark. And it was directed by Mark Polonia. Hey, Mark. The writers were John Oak Dalton and Ned Gregory Smith. Wow. That's all I'll say about that. Wow. All right. I actually decided to pick this movie because a guy I know, an associate of mine, had posted this on his Facebook. Robbie, picked this movie because of you. You know how I feel about this movie now. All right, watch the rest. You'll understand how we feel about it.
Not your friend, Rob. Sorry. I probably would have been. Not now. Not now.
So
She made me watch this movie.
Yes, he had to. After I watched it, I said, "Oh no, you will watch this movie." And this movie, actually, ladies and gentlemen, this is an actual Z movie.
Yeah, this is not a B or C movie. This is a Z movie. This movie should not exist. This movie is probably one of the dumbest movies. That's an hour and 10 minutes I cannot get back in my life.
Yeah, and he made me watch it with him again.
Oh, if she told me it was so bad,
I
I'm
tried
like,
to
well,
get out of
I'm
it.
like,
Oh, I see what you did.
I said, let's not review this one. And she was like, no, I watched it. You gotta watch it. I said, well, watch it with me.
Did. Hold on, because he kept saying, "Oh, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it." And then he said he couldn't find it.
Yeah, I couldn't find it because it shouldn't exist. It won't exist on my TV.
So he ended up making me watch it with him. So I had to watch it twice. Oh, Jesus. Jesus isn't in it. Not Jesus, but the devil's in there.
And Noah.
And Noah. And the shark.
And Noah's extra son. Zadkiel.
Zadkiel. He had 4 sons, not 3.
Yeah, and if they didn't kick the witch's book out the Bible,
See,
you know that.
We're going too far. We're going too far. We got to start. We got to start from the beginning to let people know about Clitoris and everyone else in it.
That's not his name. His name is Buster.
Not Buster, Clitoris.
Yeah, that's him, Buster Pator.
Oh, I thought that was the priest.
No. The priest's name is Father Benna.
Benna. Okay, so start us off, Aunt. Like, what was this about? I just have Clitoris on my page.
Well, it starts off. With a priest doing
in the
exorcism.
beginning, an exorcism.
Yeah. And I'm like,
And they're taping it.
Yeah.
And it didn't go right, and then the lady
thought there was something wrong with the father. Was like, no, there's nothing wrong with my daughter. We're getting out of here. And right as they were leaving, this is probably the funniest part of the movie. The little girl looks back at the father and says, "Almost got you, didn't I, father?"
Gotcha. And she backs out.
And you see like the demon face. Yeah. You see like the demon face in her reflection in the glass as she leaves.
And he just was like, "Did you see that?" He's like, "What?"
Yeah, to the guy filming, and he was like, "What? I didn't see anything."
So I guess that was kind of painting him to be loony or whatever. But the whole movie was loony.
No, it wasn't loony. Because see, loony, I would think it was trying to be funny or zany.
Oh no, it wasn't trying.
No,
to
they were
that.
dead ass with this movie, trying to be serious.
So after that, the guy starts talking to the priest about the priest, his collar. Let me show you how big his collar was. Okay, I only can show it this way.
Yeah, I figured like he was like a super priest. Or maybe like a double priest or a triple priest because he had like the extra collar. Like it was just black around the sides. Yeah. It was
like he had a neck brace collar.
And it was wide.
He had a religious neck brace.
I'm like, man. I said he's super
Lord.
priest.
Yes, he was. So they were talking about. Oh, he was talking to him. The Buster Clitoris was talking
Clitoris.
to him. Clitoris. Excuse me.
Clitoris.
Clitoris.
Buster Clitoris.
Buster Clitoris. I said it right that time. He was talking to him about this finding that he got from a man, a piece of wood that was stained and wood.
Yeah, basically he was talking to him and he was like, look, this ain't working out. We need to do something else with this show. And the priest wasn't really with it, and the priest was ready to just stop, and he had the priest reading some old crazy stuff.
Yeah, about Zacchaeus.
No, not him. Before that.
Oh, prior to that, yeah.
Yeah, when he had him reading the stuff about the werewolves and
and the witches and the werewolves and
yeah.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. It was like a radio show or something.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like, but they was trying to make a reality show out of it or something.
Yeah,
it was really weird.
Really weird. But anyway, so he was telling about this. Noah's.
Then Buster come up. He's like, "Yeah, I got."
And Buster had that kind of flavor, like yo. But he did.
Nobody had anything. They all acted bad.
Oh, the acting was terrible. The writing was. The shark.
We didn't get that far yet. We didn't get that far yet.
The award goes to the shark. It goes directly to the shark. It does. It does. It was the best performance that it could have done.
I may have the budget of that movie in my pocket right now.
I believe you do.
And I'm broke.
And I believe it's still too much. All you need was lungs, KB's Toy Store gift card, and some pictures off of Pinterest. Oh, and some TikTok filters or Instagram filters.
There you go.
Bam, bam, bam. All right, so after that, he's telling about the story about Noah's Ark.
Yeah, basically, he's like, I got this journal from this guy who got it from this girl.
The woman.
Who was a descendant of somebody from way back.
Yeah. I'm confused about that part.
Yeah, it was all over the place. It was all over the place.
So he convinced them. We just get to the wood.
Yeah, basically, he had this
plank.
That
word because it makes me laugh.
You had plank.
The plank. I'll say plank. The plank.
From Noah, supposedly from Noah's Ark, and the guy who he had the journal from had went and got it because he had the missing book of the Bible that talked about Noah's extra son that Noah and
tell him about what the son did to make him the problem in the story. Because look,
Noah's extra son. He wasn't a good son. He was a drunk like Noah, but still
he was dumb too. He was a dumb drunk because he was up there talking to sharks.
Yeah, basically.
So, and I don't get that either. Why did the sharks need to be inside the boat?
Yeah, hold on, we didn't get that far yet.
Okay.
So, Noah's son first, he helped his father. He did help build the ark, but he used to take breaks and stuff when nobody else took breaks.
Yeah,
because he was drunk. So he'd go get drunk and pass out somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he went down to the lake one day before the rain started, and the devil came to him. Mm-hmm. But the devil likes to take forms.
Many forms.
Yeah.
Never heard about that one, but...
Yeah, well, the devil came to him as a shark.
Yes.
And said, hey...
I want to get on the ark.
Ezekiel or Zadkiel.
Zekiah.
I wrote it down.
Zekiah.
Zadkiel.
Mm-hmm.
I had to write it out phonetically.
Zadkiel. Did you put kill like K-I-L? You did? Yeah. Okay.
I said keel.
Oh, K-E-E-L. I got you. Knew it. Spelling chant phonetically. Or not. Right. But go ahead. So, he did. The shark spoke to him.
They said, "Look, get me on the ark." He was like, "My dad already picked the two sharks. Let's go."
He said he already got.
So of course, me and her looked at him and I said, "Why sharks need to get on the boat? I don't think the sharks gonna drown.
They need to be in the water."
Yeah, I don't think they should be on the boat.
Because that's gonna kill them.
Yeah, but anyway, that was what they said. But he said, "No, get me on the boat.
Yeah.
And I will protect you.
For all the animals
of the air.
who will try you.
And all the animals of the earth.
Who try you.
You will be the master over all the beasts.
Mm-hmm.
If he'd read Genesis, he know we already
was, but
he didn't read
he
Genesis.
couldn't read.
He did. But anyway.
Because he talks to sharks. But go ahead.
So anyway.
He sneaks him into the boat. He sneaks the shark. How you sneaking the shark? And the shark like this. Sneak, sneak. Sneak,
Yeah.
sneak, sneak.
Yeah. And on top of that, he had got this girl pregnant, and he was like, "Ooh, I don't want
Yeah.
nobody to know." So he went, he went through her away, so she would drown with
I
everybody
didn't
else.
see that part.
Oh, they talked about it later, but I might as well
Oh,
throw
okay.
it. I'll put
Yeah,
it
I
in
didn't know that part.
the story didn't put it in chronological order, but I'll put it in chronological
Oh,
order
you
because
did? You
I
got
hope you
somebody
never watch
pregnant?
this movie. Huh?
Yeah, don't do it. This is one of them where we say, just don't.
No,
We wouldn't do
we wasted our time for you because Bob told us to.
But so he killed his wife, the girl. No, he killed the girl that he got impregnated because she wasn't a virgin
He
no more.
didn't.
Y'all stay virgins
No.
out there.
He didn't kill her. He just left her to drown. But the devil saved her.
The devil. See,
And that's where Zed killed.
Jesus ain't the only one that
had
saves.
Had a line because he died on the ark, and his dad was about to throw him over.
Oh
so
yeah,
nobody
he died on
would-
the ark because the shark attacked him.
Yeah, because he didn't tell
Because
him.
the dad was like, "Hey, the dad said, hey, you can't bring no other animals over here." And he hit him with his cane because in the drunken stupor, they made sure they said that.
Yeah.
And he fell down, but he fell too close to the shark this time because he was that close to him before.
Yeah.
And the shark was like,
He never told him he would protect him for the animals of the sea or himself.
So.
Yeah. So then they threw the shark overboard, and they
he said, "You shark, you can't be on here," and he threw him overboard.
And then they threw the body of the son overboard and said, "We'll never speak to him again. I didn't have a fourth
Don't
son."
you ever mention him?
Yeah.
And that was part of the Ark of the Covenant.
No. No.
Okay, I threw that in there. You know, we can always start trends.
I think that's what they try to do with this.
Yes. So after that, what happened?
All right. So after they killed him, and then Noah and them go on finish.
Because they go in like flashbacks.
But yeah, and so now they going on to find Noah's Ark because they decide, boom. Oh, well, he did exorcism of the plank because for some reason the plank was possessed. The plank.
With a cross that he had written Jerusalem on the
Yeah,
back.
Jerusalem.
Because I guess when you go to Jerusalem and you get crosses,
it say Jerusalem on the
in
back.
In ancient time, it wrote out Jerusalem on each piece of wood, and it makes it special or something. Yeah. So he does that, and he was like, and he said, "Be sober." I remember he said that.
I'm sure that's the only part you heard. That's the only part I heard too. He said a whole bunch of stuff, and doing the exorcism on the board, and then they put on the Snapchat filter, and the board was on fire. And it was another guy.
That was so funny.
And Buster was like, "Oh my gosh, should I be here? What is this?" And then they moved the spirit out of the board into a rat or a mouse. And then the priest stomped on the mouse, saying, I killed the mouse.
Yeah, he predicted it.
I knew he was going to stomp on the mouse because the mouse wasn't there for no other reason. He wasn't there in the scene before. All of a sudden, the mouse out of nowhere, and he just pulled the spirit out the board. I'm like,
maybe an old woman wanted to eat the mouse to catch something.
To catch the spider, to catch the spider.
The smell of the ant or whatever?
No. Catch the spider.
Okay, never mind. We don't know the song.
That wiggle and jiggle and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die. Yeah.
Go ahead, Anthony. He's a poet and don't even know it.
I ain't right
so
stuff.
Don't tell nobody that.
Everybody know it right there.
Oh, I have Jerusalem cross down here, but then I have shark in the water. What was that?
The shark. Oh my God, the shark fin. First of all,
the tip was like a shark fin.
It was a blow up, like floaty.
Floaty from KB Toy Store.
It's like ding,
and they didn't even blow it up.
All the way in.
It was like it crunched it a little bit. It lost its air.
Oh, it was bad. And then they had some like National Geographic. The only real shark footage they had was like some National Geographic footage they stole.
Yeah.
And on top of that, wait. The shark like was stuck in a lake.
In a lake.
On top of the mountain with the ark.
And And he was able to get people on land.
Yeah, he kept swimming up to
biting
the
people
land
on
and biting
land.
people. All right, well,
okay, we'll get
back
to
to the
that.
story.
Right.
Back to the story. So they were on their
So
way
they
to
on
find.
the way to find that, and they end up finding the girl. Is that when they go pick?
That's
up the
when
girl?
they go get the mercenary, the black chick.
She
She's the
couldn't stop
mercenary.
smiling through the whole thing.
Yeah, she was smirking the whole time because she knew her
This is
lies were
ridiculous.
stupid. She was like, "This is ridiculous."
ridiculous.
I'm like, she can't even keep a straight face while she's trying to say serious stuff
Nope,
and
couldn't at all.
be threatening and menacing, and she's doing it with a
And
smirk.
the gun she had.
Nah, I might add one in later. It'll be the same. And she never ran out of bullets or reloaded.
Ever.
What?
Never once. So
She shot it out with the Turkish army.
the Turks, yeah. She had no pockets. She didn't have no bag.
But in her defense, the Turkish army, like, they look like two random ass dudes in the forest.
Yeah. They did. They sure did. I remember that part now. Yep.
They had no uniform.
Um,
They wasn't dressed alike at all. They had two different jackets on. They was just two random guys with guns.
you heard about some armies don't have a lot of money. A
That's
jacket
all.
is a jacket.
Yeah.
And you put somebody's name on it.
Hey, hand them a gun, tell them go.
Yeah, that's a warrior. All right, so
Yeah, all right. So they on their way after they get past the Turkish army.
They're in the woods and it's ice out snow.
Outside.
But do they have these other frames of pictures of
Oh,
mountains?
we
what?
forgot to tell them about the cult.
Oh! And then another thing happens because that
Because
was
this
weird.
movie's all over the place.
So a cult finds them and they can't take the mask off their
The
face
face?
because it's stuck on their face. Because they're the cult of Zod, not Zod. Ezekiel. Oh, Zekiel.
Yeah.
Ezekiel. Zekiel. Alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, him. So they're his thing, but
Noah's
not-
extra son. I ain't gonna try to say his name. No more.
Yeah, but not. And then they try to burn. They burn down their home.
Yeah, they've been burning down places. Like they burned down the old lady house who had
The book.
book to begin with that the boy that Buster ended up with.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so they don't want people to find it because they the fourth son's descendants.
Oh, I get it now.
Because they're the son of the lady who was left on the
mountain, and the devil
will
saved
protected her. So and that's why they're the ones who cursed the ark. Oh, and he cursed them too. He was like, "I curse you." Well, he cut himself first, and then blood ran. He cut himself from like 10 feet away. Then blood ran down the front of the windshield of his car.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'm like, how'd that work? He was just like 10 feet away from them when he cut himself. And then the blood ran down their car, and he was like, "I curse you."
It was weird.
It
And
was
I don't
weird.
even know why. I guess I know why.
And then I don't think we've seen them anymore, did we?
No,
we
they
even
saw a
them
mask again.
We seen a mask, but did we even see them at the end? Did they even come back?
No.
Yeah.
No, that was
It's
it.
weird. Like this movie either had like an extra 3 hours on the cutting room floor to explain all this shit, or
But
it's
they
just
had to add
the
all the
worst.
cinematography in
Yeah, they couldn't afford it.
because it was Pinterest pictures of mountains, valleys, seas.
And I swear it was B-roll from like,
Oh
I swear
my
it was a
God.
commercial I've
from
seen.
CW.
Yeah, I swear.
It was like vampires.
Yeah.
The Craft or something. It
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
because they had the girl laying next to the apples and she looked like a CW chick.
Yeah. I don't know. That's what it looked like to me. I'm like,
It was terrible.
I think they just stole a bunch of images off the internet
It
and
was
put
terrible.
it in a movie.
What more can we say about it? Oh, we're not even at the end. So they go in the mountains and they fought the Turks and they're...
Yeah, and then they wander.
Oh, the
they
girl
wander
tried
the
to
wilderness
sleep.
for 4 days.
Yeah, the girl tried to sleep
With
Buster, but he didn't want
They have
it.
a pass, but he didn't want
The
it.
acting was so terrible.
Yeah.
Like he said no, and then she was like, okay, and then she literally did that. It was terrible. Well, forget all that little stuff. Let's go to when they get to the lake. Is that what really happened?
Oh, well, next they come up and they find the ark after wandering
Yes,
around
he touches it. He goes into the ark. He goes under the water because he's
for some reason he walked into the ark and just appeared
We
underwater.
almost forgot about the man who boarded the plank. The man who boarded the plank, he was over there in the ark and the shark bit his arm.
Yeah, the man brought the plank back from the ark.
Oh man, this is terrible.
He was attacked by the devil shark too.
And so he had to cut his arm off because I guess the shark is a zombie.
Yeah, I guess if it would have, if he would have left his arm attached, like he would have been possessed by the devil or
So he
something.
put
I
it
don't
on
know.
a rock, and then you could see that he put his arm around
Right,
his neck like this. Because it was so shots. It was like, this is so shots. It
When
was
they
like,
had the back shots, he was walking like this. And you can still see his shoulder and the side. And it was so bad.
oh, it was so bad. Oh man, let me say I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
But back
Because
to
he's the one who wrote the map to help them
find the ark.
find the way back. Yeah.
But back to the end. So they find the ark. He goes inside. He's underwater. He goes to some
Yeah, we don't know how he got underwater.
You even understand that.
Yeah,
But then he comes out and he's talking to Buster. No, he's not even there anymore. Buster, the girl's talking about the lake.
No, they went down to the lake. Should have stayed away from the lake. The lake got a shark.
They got a shark in it.
A possessed devil
Can
shark.
you imagine someone saying, "Hey, you stay away from the lake. Lake got a shark in it." A possessed devil shark.
A
It
bull
comes on
shark?
in.
No, possessed devil shark.
Oh my gosh. And then it was another scene with the shark where he had the fake shark jumping in some jelly gel, like what?
Yeah. Oh my God.
So
I don't.
terrible.
It was supposed to be slow motion, but the water looked like gel.
Oh my gosh.
So bad. It was so bad.
Well,
And
you did your best, people. You did your
I don't think you did. I think you could have done better if you really, because I think I could have done better, and I know nothing about making a film. But I think with this camera here and my phone over there, I could do
Pinterest?
better than that. No, because I wouldn't even use Pinterest. I'd have
get
Googled.
real pictures of it.
Yeah. No.
It was that bad. But anyway, they're at the beach. No, not the beach. At the lake.
Yeah.
This water hole, because it's not even a real lake.
Yeah,
It's
and
a
I
water hole.
think a cameraman comes and gets them, but like, the priest is screwed up with him because they bring the priest down and he's all, they can't see the priest first, and
they
he's
can't
all
see him.
passed
He's all
out.
passed
and
out. And
then,
they went to leave him because they went to go get help or do something. 'cause-
yeah, well, and then that's when they go
They
down
go to the lake. So
And
they're
they're talking
talking and they're like, hey.
about what they're going to do next at the lake.
And she's getting spiritual a little bit and he's talking about something. And then the shark come up and just say, ah, and get him.
Yeah. And then the priest wakes up
He wakes up like, huh?
and walks, and comes back down. Like,
And then she's like, oh no, it can't be, he could be. And the priest is like, no,
And
he's
then
gone. And then the shark comes up again.
yeah, and he saves her.
He saves her and pushes her out the way.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, I never thought it'd be saved by a priest, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. And the shark comes
Well,
up again and bites her head off.
And he just sitting there like,
Standing right next to her, like he out of breath from saving her the first time. Like,
ooh, that was,
whoo, I saved
can't
you
do that
once.
again.
Can't push you out the way the second time. And I don't care that she was just as close as we are right here. I just want to get her head bit off. And I'm going to just sit.
All
I'm
he
just
had to
sit.
do is go like this.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. And on the same note, like, he didn't flinch. He
No,
just
he just was
he's
like,
like, that shark ain't biting me.
damn shame what they did to that dog.
Yeah, right?
Okay. And then so she gets eaten. But she was shooting at it for a minute.
Oh, yeah, with her gun, with all the bullets.
Did
Yeah,
she?
because when she see the coming back at her, she's like...
And then it was like almost like a comic book because it had like the flashes. It was like
The gun might as well be saying, pow, bang, boom.
terrible, yes.
They had bullets that were onomatopoeias.
Yes, exactly. There you go. Then what happened? So he tells the cameraman to leave, just go without me. And then so he talks to the devil lady. And the devil lady says, the moral of it was like, we need good and evil in order for stuff to exist. So she lets him live. And then the cameraman's like, hey, we got to take this. And he does this to the cameraman's camera.
But it don't break.
It don't break. He just
It
drops
just-
it down.
And they just
And
leave
then
it.
like somebody said Smaxies. If you had food in your hand, he just said. And he was like, leave it. He just like, yo.
And the cameraman just listened to him. I'm like, no, I came out here and risked my life like you did too.
And why didn't they just take the tape out and take the camera home?
Yeah, because...
It's so dumb.
Yo, this movie was the worst. So bad.
Worse.
Way too much going on.
Way too much going on. Way too much. Just way too much of nothing. It wasn't that great. It was.
They put a shark on a boat.
And then kicked it off the boat. You gotta go.
You don't got a ticket.
And Moses' beard was like,
Yeah.
did they die?
That was the fakest beard ever. Oh my God.
Okay.
And it was Noah. It wasn't Moses, but still.
It was Moses.
It was Noah.
It was
You
Noah.
said
I
Moses.
said Moses. Noah, Moses, same thing. Potato, potato. Tomato, tomato. This was a truly a Z movie. Z.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
I've only ever seen one movie worse than that.
What was that movie?
The Stupids.
Oh, maybe we'll review that. I need to see it.
You do. I don't. I'm never watching that movie again.
I had to watch this with you again.
I will never watch that movie again.
I'm
I'm sure it won't even be. You won't even be able to find it. It's so stupid.
Somebody should not have been able to find this. When you search for this, it was just so many Noah's
Ark. It was like, yo, it's like they make a Noah's Ark movie every 3 to 4 years. Because when you search for this, like 30 Noah's Arks come up, and then right at the bottom it say Noah's Shark.
It says something we don't know. But anyway, that was Noah's Shark. That's from us, or from me, the Undomesticated John, and from and that's from B to Z. No A's allowed. See you next movie.